Yeah, in this dank, kind of smelly dungeon. Eventually, we left off where morning starts to come. You can see some faint light trickling in through the window up above, the very small slitted window in the concrete, with the faint, yep, faint light peering in and a clap of thunder in the distance. Currently, the guard still seems to be in the chambers there. If I recall, this is the Hunden individual.
Hunden, yeah.
Yes.
That was literally going to be my first question.
And from what you've seen of him with his lantern as he passes by, I know I've got his sheet somewhere. Oh, it's over here. He seems to be a light brown, short-haired Hunden individual. With floppy ears that have been torn through battle.
Ooh.
And a grizzled look across his face. Is there anything you would like to do as time is passing here?
I'd just like to prepare myself, or I'd just like to tap again. The wall behind me. Yeah.
Dice would be important.
Roll for tapping wall.
You missed the wall?
I missed the wall.
Are you trying to at least be stealthy about this, or are you just kind of tapping the
I'm just
wall
tapping.
in general? Okay. So with a pretty high perception roll, he does come over, checks in on you, looks in through the bars. You can see the light kind of shining through, kind of a bit blinding with how dark it's been down here. But then again, you're an elf, so you do have that dark vision.
I just sort of, and then go back to my tapping.
He's going to stand by and watch it for probably about a minute. Okay. Intelligence. Does there seem to be any sort of pattern to this tapping?
It's rhythmic. That's about it. It goes back and forth between like wall and upright, wall and upright.
Okay, so it's just a 1-2 very steady rhythm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll go back and wherever he goes there.
Would Pink also happen to hear this out of curiosity?
Roll a perception check. I mean, your passive perception is pretty high, but we'll see.
That's an 11. My passive perception is 15.
I think with that roll, you would sometimes get the idea that maybe there is some sort of tapping there, but whenever you try and lock in on it, you can't really kind of pinpoint it to any sort of degree.
Yeah, that's fair.
As far as you could tell, it could just be, dripping from the ceiling or something. All right.
Yeah, Pink will just be waiting a little bit.
Okay.
Waiting for, let's say, any opportunity where a guard might leave for any reason.
Okay. You can hear the guard stretching off in the corridor around the cells. Just stretching his joints, making sure he's limber. But eventually, after about another hour after morning seemingly has started, he does go ahead and walk past your cell, Pank, and you can see him go further down the corridor for just a little bit, a handful of seconds, and it sounds like he's climbing a ladder out of here. You hear a hatch open, and he's gone. Hatch shuts.
Okay. So, the moment I hear that,
Okay.
I think it's time to put into place the plan.
Okay.
Copyright. Oh god, I gotta get this right first go. There's no fixing this if I don't. I will use Wild Shape.
Okay.
As an action, you can magically assume the shape of a beast that you have seen before twice per short rest.
Okay.
You can stay in the beast shape for 1 hour before reverting back to your normal form, or as a bonus action earlier, or if you fall unconscious, drop to 0 points or die.
Okay.
And I will take the form of a rat.
Ooh. Okay. You're the rat that makes all the rules?
Yep, but not a giant rat. Not a giant rat.
Okay, just a small rat.
Yeah, one that could very seemingly be like in this dank environment, and no one would really bat an eye.
All right, so in front of Gregor's own eyes, your bones start to crumple in, and your flesh begins to compress down into this small form, and just bloop. And you're now a rat.
Important to note, by the way, just your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yep.
So just
so
say that.
You don't have the intelligence of a rat.
Yes, that's important to know.
Very smart.
Is Remy.
And I'm going to look at that Gregor real quick, squeak, and then leave the cell, like just through the bars, and
just like kind of gives you a wave.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit the cell now, and I'm gonna scurry down the hall from which the guard left to see if I can see anything.
So you're going to the way he went?
Yes, and I'm going to just observe.
What you can see is so you go out of your cell door, and to the left there, it's about a 15-foot corridor, and it's about 15 foot wide. At the end of the corridor, there is a ladder that goes up into a recess in the ceiling that presumably has a hatch above it. And that's at the end of the corridor. What seems to be adjacent to your cell, on that same wall, there is what looks to be a metal chamber with a large metal door. It is 10 foot wide, and the door, or the ceiling in this place is about, it's about, we'll say 10 feet as well. So there's a large metal door that seems to be well sealed.
Yeah, there's no way a rat's getting in there.
Also, now that you've broken out of your cell, another thing to point out is that the guard station was just outside of your view, right out in front of your door. And there's just a small wooden desk there with which to put a lantern. And that's about it. There's also a stool, if you are so inclined to investigate a stool.
I think I'm good. I think I know what a stool
Actually,
is.
a mimic.
It eats me, and I die. And then it spits out a big pank.
And then I guess I'll wrap up the explanation of this chamber here now in this corridor. To the other way of your cell is another 15 by 15 foot area that seems to have another holding cell in it, presumably where Jason was. Or George. Who's Jason? I don't know.
I don't know who that is. After seeing that, I was gonna run in the opposite direction to see if I could find George anyways, so.
Yes, so you go in the opposite direction and there is a cell there.
I'm gonna enter and I'm gonna look up at George and start squeaking.
So George, you see this rat. It's squeaking at you.
And I'm also gonna try to like jump up and down to make it like seem as like unrat-like behavior as possible.
All right, let's get a performance check.
What is the performance stat of a rat?
It's your charisma.
It's my charisma, which is the same. Okay, so that's a -2.
All right, you're trying to get above a 10.
Oh well, I rolled an 11, so. Oh wait, but I got a 9 because of my charisma.
So George, it's a weird rat. He's doing stuff.
No. Shoot. Hold on. This gag is what? How is it? What is it? Like, is it like strapped around the back of his head or something? Or
so it seems to be a thin cloth gag that is folded over and over to get a very thin bar, but it is held against his mouth, and it's large enough and thick enough that it sort of has this shape, and that's folded into his mouth, so it, he can't easily push it away with his tongue or anything. It's in as far as it can go, and then it's tied behind his head. There seems to be a relatively sizable knot.
And he just thinks I'm a normal rat, right? Or like a weird rat. I am going to climb him.
I'm going to try to shake this rat off of me.
All right. So Shadow of the Colossus style, we need a strength check to get up the leg versus an opposed strength check by George.
Oh, and I don't have.
Would I have my strength because I'm bound?
Yeah, you would have disadvantage. We'll say, George.
I have a rat strength.
George has a bard's
what's the modifier on rat?
Rat stat block. Rat. Here we are. There is actually apparently a D&D giant rat. My strength is -4.
Ooh. I have a better strength than you do.
Yeah.
Surprise.
I would hope so. My strength is 2.
My strength is 8. So I'm 4 times stronger than a rat.
That's something. Please roll high.
Disadvantage. Ooh, that's not great. I got a 15 and a 16.
Why do I keep rolling 11? This die I go into dice jail. So that's going to be an 11 -4. That's a 7.
So you shake off this rat, George. It's a rat.
Damn. Can I get out of rat form whenever I want?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
As far as I understand how wild shape works, you just undo it. And you can use it one more time per short rest.
Okay, yeah, I have 2. So I'm gonna just like undo it then, like a safe distance away from George.
So, George, you see this rat, like, having just been shaken off, walks, scurries over to the other wall in the cell, and then just start, like, growing to about a humanoid form as it starts to sprout feathers. And
my eyes are going to widen and then, like, relax
start
back.
forming into the shape of a pank. All right.
I'm not going to say anything out of fear of, like, alerting anyone, so I'm just going to wave back. And then I'm going to undo the gag with my own hands because, that might be a better idea.
Okay. That let's make a dexterity check just because you're going up against a knots expert.
Yeah, that's true. Dexterity check.
I'd give you bardic inspiration if I could.
Well, I'm good at dexterity checks, and we're rolling with a different die. 14?
That'll do it.
Okay.
So, George, your gag is now loosened and lowered.
Hey there.
Hi. Okay, so, like...
I do whisper that, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I'm whispering as low as I physically can.
Yeah.
Like, practically in his ear. So, like... What do we do now?
That's a good question. Do you think we can bust out as just the 3 of us?
I'm gonna look like... Oh, I don't have dark vision.
There is a very faint amount of light peering through the window, so you can kind of get the general shape of the space you're in, but very little detail. It's kind of like navigating through your apartment when you have like the power indicators on different devices. You've got like a couple of anchor points of like light glimmering off of things, so you can kind of gauge the bounds of where things are.
Okay, so that's not enough light to be able to tell what I wanted to tell. I was gonna see if I could see like how secure the shackles like were mounted to the ceiling and floor.
Okay.
But I don't think I can see that. Let me check my spells and stuff real quick.
Okay.
Wait.
Damn it. Okay.
Is there like any like torch sconce in the room?
In your room, no.
Man, they suck.
There is, however, just to remind you, the sort of nutcracker type device that was used to break your arm. That's in your cell hanging on the wall.
Is it... Just for fun, Pink is going to take that off the wall.
Okay.
And hold it up to the chain on one of George's arms. And then like try his absolute hardest to like,
All right.
Like see if that will do anything.
Oh, that's gonna be loud, I think.
Oh.
Strength check with advantage.
Strength check with advantage. Okay. Well, I have a plus
Built
0 to
break
strength.
Bones, but this is a chain. So we'll say DC 13.
Well, my first roll was a 16, so.
All right.
I'll roll to see if it's a nat 20, though. Nope.
So, putting this nutcracker up to the chain, you do find a weak link, and it just snaps. That does make a sound, though, as the chain clinks back to the wall.
Well, let me see. So I have one hand. Was it my left or right?
Oof.
Which one would have you gone to?
I think I would have just gone to the nearest one, which if I'm picturing the layout of that correctly, would have been your left.
There you go. There's the map, by the way. So this here is George's cell. This is your cell and Gregor's cell. This is that chamber. Here's where that ladder was. And here is where that guard was stationed. Here's where his desk is.
Okay.
So yeah.
I think it would have been your left.
The arm that got broken. And poorly rehealed.
Are you right-handed?
Yes. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. I guess could you do the other one?
Yeah, I'll do that. And then the other chin.
All right. Strength check, advantage again. DC 13.
I rolled a 13. Does that mean I just barely made it or didn't?
What's your strength mod?
+0.
Oh, yeah. That does make it.
That does make it. Let me see if I can get it higher, though. Nope. Okay, that's a 5.
All right. So once again, the chain snaps. George, you're now unmuzzled and unbound on your arms. Your legs are still bound, though.
Oh, yeah.
And as the chain clinks to the wall there, and the other half of the chain starts to dangle, you do hear the hatch open again.
Uh-oh.
I have mending. Oh, but I don't have the materials.
What are you doing in this immediate moment?
Shit.
You're pooping yourself. Got it.
Minor illusion. Don't have the ding. I don't have materials.
What materials do you need?
Fleece.
Fleece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which you don't have.
Yeah. Okay. So in this immediate moment.
Yep.
Oh shoot. Shit.
Wait. I have. Oh, that's. I can't. That wouldn't work.
Okay.
Harmless sensory effect. Could I mimic the chain snapping noise?
Read out what that does.
Prestidigitation. You create a magical effect within range. Choose from the options below. The sensory effect. You create a instantaneous harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor.
Yeah, so you could make the audible sound of a chain snapping if you wanted. As you hear a figure drop down the ladder.
Okay. Shit. Okay. I have an idea.
Okay.
I am going to. God damn it. I am going.
It's verbal. I can't do that.
I am going to cast Wild Shape again and turn back into a rat.
Okay. And that's about all you can do.
Oh, fuck.
Before a figure shows up in front of your door. In front of the door that you're both in, you see Liam.
Would I be a rat by now?
You would be a rat.
Hold on, repeat what you just said?
So in front of your door, you see Liam.
Bastard. I don't say that, but... Oh.
I don't think Liam would know that this is me because
Wait,
I've never.
you didn't minor illusion, right? So you're in there. Your chains are unsnapped, but your arm chains are snapped, but your leg chains are still attached.
And that's not Liam.
So, what seemingly is not Liam, says to the side where you can't see, his chains are undone. What should I do? And very quickly, you see a figure. This is Annette Siva. Show up in front of your door. Of course, the door is still locked. And she's going to use an item of hers to point a wand at you.
Well, as this is happening, I'm going to scurry out and go as if it's just a rat that's scurrying away, right?
Okay.
But I'm going to try and position myself behind them.
With my hands up, I'm going to say, "Oh, Thomas, you brought a helper," as I cast Hamburger Helper above my head at the height of the ceiling.
Okay.
So they can't see it.
Also, we're going to take a quick 1 minute break because I've got an eyelash in my eye and it's terrible.
That's fine. Okay. Oh, God. This is not going how I had hoped. My plan right now is to position myself behind them and then undo rat form. And since I am free verbally and somatically, I'm going to try and cast something entangle.
Okay. So make a stealth check with advantage.
Because I'm behind
and they'll
them.
make a perception check with disadvantage. Well, the first roll is a 4.
Oh, good. You said stealth check with advantage?
Yep.
Thank God I'm good at these. That's going to be a 22.
22. Rat scurries around. They don't seem to pay it much mind. George, you get your hamburger helper in there. But you do, George, have to make a wisdom saving throw as a beam of energy seems to emit from this wand here. As Annette says, grovel.
Ooh. This is just a normal wisdom saving throw?
Just a normal wisdom saving throw.
I got a 5.
So immediately, you are overcome by the urge to get on your knees and grovel.
Oh, that must be so uncomfortable. My feet are still... Oh, no.
So, as that's happening, by the way, and I've scurried off behind them, I'm going to undo rat form.
Okay.
While I'm a little bit just behind them so that they don't see me or anything.
Yep.
And let me just... I am going to cast Entangle.
Okay.
On that general area.
It's an area of effect?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot square.
Okay.
And it will probably
what is the speed
George.
Of a rat?
20 feet.
20 feet? So you'd be very close. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. But if they're both in front of the store, if you cast it in this area.
Well, you see, the new Entangle spell doesn't include me.
Ah. So yes, you'd be able to entangle everyone in that general area. What
a
is
creature in the area, when you cast the spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends.
All right. What is the save here?
Or
does it just happen?
strength 13.
Strength 13. Okay. So this will be for Thomas. Whoopsie. I think you've heard his name before. So that's a 16 for for Thomas. And a 4 for Annette.
Okay, that's good at least.
So Annette there does get what is that? Restricted?
She is restrained.
Restrained.
Creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against my spell save DC.
All right. And at this point, I think we're gonna roll initiative. And I need to open up Visual Studio Code.
Oh, the plan.
So this is not how the plan copyright was meant to play out. This is
not how the plan trademark was going to go. I didn't have enough time for the plan trademark to even start.
I apologize.
Okay, I have my initiative.
I would have a little bit more time. This is not good.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, Operation Save Gregor is now in effect.
Yeah. I think in Peg's mind is Operation Beat Them and Leave.
It's not going to be the chains making a sound is going to be the quietest thing that's about to happen in this minute. So this is not going to go well, I don't think. We got this.
I have something that I can do here that would probably be fairly good, but George is also within the plant, so this would also hurt George. And it would hurt me, because I'm inside them too, actually, but I'm just not entangled.
Yeah, I'm going to have to remake the save, I think. So...
Alright, so what do we have for initiatives here?
I got a 13.
13 on George, okay.
I got a 19.
Oh, thank
19
goodness.
on you, okay. Gregor, sure, he gets an initiative later.
Woo!
He gets a 14.
Gregor.
Annette gets a also 14, higher dexterity than Gregor though. So that's going to be counted as a 15. Oh. And then Thomas gets a that'll be, what's his modifier? Okay. Gets an 18. So we have our initiative order.
I'm first.
Let's also switch to battle music here.
Sea Shanty. Sea Shanty is the battle music for this one. This is so silly.
I mean, I don't know. I think silliness levels could go up.
They could very much go up from here, and they might.
They could very much go up from here.
I think they might with what I'm about to try and do.
All right.
Okay.
So top initiative order is Pink. Whereabouts are you standing?
Where am I standing?
Yeah.
I'm still standing where I was before when I cast Entangle.
Okay. So right about here? Oh,
I think so.
That draw?
Do you think the lizard woman would heal us if we asked kindly after this fight?
Oh,
I guess,
I
guess we'll have to find out.
Okay. George, you're orange.
How'd that happen? How's he orange?
A little bit faded, but that's fine. And Gregor's green, so that you don't forget that he's greeting.
Yeah.
But who would do that?
Yeah, I mean, Have you ever seen someone with green skin?
All right, Pink, what are we doing?
And this is about when the silly levels might go up a little bit.
Okay. It's gotta get real silly. Like, real silly.
I am going to use my cantrip to produce flame.
Okay.
Oh my! What? No.
On the plants that I cast for entangle.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's gonna get pretty bad.
Yeah.
I think that might be
Ventilation
more
in
in the
here
line
is
of
not
gruesome than
good.
silly.
I felt, but that's what I'm thinking. If that's a good idea to do or not. It'll do a lot, but it'll also free them up. Bless you.
Hey.
You know who it won't free?
Who?
The groveling George.
That's true.
So,
no.
please read out the description of produce flame.
A flickering flame appears in your hand. The flame remains there for the duration and harms neither you nor your equipment. The flame sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. The spell ends if you dismiss it as an action or if you cast it again. You can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. When you cast the spell, or as an action on a later turn, you can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of you. Make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes, in my case, 2d8 fire damage.
Okay. I suppose, yeah, you're able to choose how dry these vines are, because they're vines of your creation. So, yeah,
Let's just say they would be dry enough to catch fire.
All right. So you hurl this into the fire. I mean, your own vines don't make a resistance, but that would be a overtime effect rather than an exact hit. Are you preferring to hit just the vines, or are you going to aim for someone and hope it latches onto the vines as well?
I am going to aim for Thomas specifically.
Thomas, okay.
And he's not restrained, but there are like still vines all around.
Okay. So he has to make a save?
It's a ranged spell attack.
It's a ranged spell attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your attack then.
It was my spell attack. That's a 22.
22? Certainly above 20. That does hit. And with above 20, I'll say yes. Your fire does begin to catch on the vines and spreading. Next combat round, everyone will be starting in fire in that space. All right. So roll your damage.
I do have a plan. Do these how quickly is it spreading?
This will be spread to all of the vines you've created next combat round.
Next combat, okay. I'm sorry, George. Wait, hold on. I have a second attack.
Okay.
So first. And I have to remember that I have this. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Ethereal Warrior.
Okay.
I just need to remember this. As a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The next time you hit that creature on this turn with a weapon attack, all damage dealt by the attack becomes force damage, and the creature takes an extra 1d8 force damage from the attack. Okay. So, yeah. That's my bonus action. And then
I still need some damage rolls, by the way.
What's that?
I still need the damage numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Produce flame.
Oh, right. That's 2d8 for me. Where's my d8? Where are my dice? What the? Where are my dice?
I really need a. So I get to make a save. Do I get to make a save at the beginning of my turn
For what?
for the grovel?
Right. Let's see. I'll double pull that.
That's going to be
item.
13 damage, by the way.
13 damage over to Thomas. This is the... Oh, this is an official item. All right, and then of course you did your Ethereal Warrior, and you're preparing for another
that.
attack.
Yeah. I will cast. That would be a good thing to cast. However, it would be very loud. I don't think
While you're
we
thinking
won.
of that, George, when you were ordered to grovel, you fell prone into the lovely slush at your feet, and that ended your turn. And that's all that does.
So, okay. So I can.
So you're just prone.
Until my turn starts.
Yep.
Until this upcoming turn starts.
Okay, this is actually the worst thing that I could do, so I'm not going to do that. Like, even worse than the catching the vines on fire is a second level thunder wave.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not doing that, though. I don't have many other attacks, though. All right, I will cast. You know what? I'll just do another produce flame. Annette this time.
All right, another produce flame. Will that include your Ethereal Warrior, or is that only physical attacks?
Oh, good question. Let's check. With a weapon attack. Damn.
Yeah, you don't exactly have a weapon other than your fists.
Yeah. I got my talons.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I'll just produce flame. I'll just still go with produce flame.
Right. And you're aiming at Annette now?
Annette, yeah.
All right. So roll your attack.
That's a nat 20.
All right, that'll crit. So
That's
roll
good.
double the dice.
Hey, could I ask a favor of you?
Yeah.
Could you aim for her left arm?
You mean, is that the one that's pointing out the wand at you?
That's the one. That's my arm that got broken by her.
Oh. I don't think Hank would know to do that unless you told me to.
No, but George does. That's all
George,
that matters.
George does. So that's going to be 4d8.
Yep.
To Annette. Let's hope high. That's 1-8.
Oh, nice. Okay. And this is still just the first turn.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's a 27. That's 27 total.
Could I ask a favor? Could you let me kill Annette, please?
Yeah, I gotcha. I think Pink would at least know that much. Give you the honors.
Can you let me kill both of these people? Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's gonna be my turn. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. This is certainly going different than they expected.
Has the anti-plan trademark been foiled?
Not entirely.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, that's okay. The plan copyright could still come into play.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think. Or trademark, not copyright.
The plan copyright, I'm not gonna lie, the whole plan was turn into a rat and figure it from there. So technically this is going to plan.
The plan trademark might have been a little more than that.
All right.
But it could
So that
still
brings
happen.
us to Thomas, who is the vines have not fully caught on fire yet. They're still spreading. So he's got time. He is going to make the problem worse by drawing his sunblade that he has now reclaimed from you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We are going against armed people.
Items out. Here we go. Sunblade. +2 to attack.
No.
This isn't good.
So, Thomas is going to... Oh, are the vines considered difficult terrain at all?
Yes, they are.
Okay. So he's got a movement of 15 then. 5, 10, 15. That is enough. Because you are a rat.
Well, no,
No,
I
he's
turned back into
Burb.
Yeah, you
I
were
turned
a
it
rat.
back into Burb.
So
Yeah,
your
okay.
movement didn't get out of his range.
Okay. I thought you said I was still a rat. I was like, oh god.
All right. So rolling here. That's going to be a minimum of 15 plus his modifier. Does that hit?
yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me unequip my.
Yeah, we're not wearing our armor, are we?
Yeah, let me unequip that.
No, you're not. That's a good point.
Yeah, so that still definitely hits.
All right. Apparently, there's just a hamburger helper at the ceiling somewhere.
Yeah.
Just gonna remember that.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second.
The plan trademark will still work.
Plan trademark
Alright.
could still work. I just
So
need time.
Sunblade has an additional 1d8 in addition to just being a regular sword. So against you, that's going to be a 2 on the radiant damage. And then for a sword, it's going to be 1d6. And that is a finesse, so it's plus a strength or dex mod. So it's going to be...
I have a question. I think it's considered longsword.
Oh, is it?
It's considered longsword, and all of its damage is the radiant damage.
Oh, is it?
It's +2 to attack and damage rolls, which
Oh,
deal
and
radiant damage. Okay. So it's 1d8 +2 radiant, or 1d10 +2 if Thomas is holding it in both hands.
Okay. So yes, this would be
and
two-handed
then on
then.
top of his
So I will
dex, I
re-roll
guess,
that then.
I presume.
So again, same roll, 2, but this is on a d10 now.
Ooh.
And then +2 for 4 radiant damage total.
Ouch.
I
that
hate
hurt a
to
little.
also be this way, but did you add his dex/strength modifier?
Righto. That's not a finesse.
Bastard. I get it,
Longsword's not a
but
finesse.
bastard.
Sorry?
Longsword isn't a finesse weapon, so it doesn't get the plus strength or dex.
Sunblade is finesse.
Oh, is it? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, that will be +3 then. So a total of 7?
I understand. But screw you.
I think originally it was going to be an 8 total with what I had written down on how the weapon works.
Hey, that one damage can make the difference.
That one damage makes
it has
all the
made the difference in the past.
All right. So that's his action, his movement. He does have bonus actions that he might want to use. But he doesn't have any movement to use any of it, so he's gonna Yeah, he's just gonna wait.
God, if only Gregor was here.
I know, right?
All right. So that brings us over to Annette. If I can read. Yes, Annette.
Who is restrained.
She is restrained. It is a save of what to break that restraint?
13 strength saving throw.
That's a natural 2. She does not save.
Woo!
And I believe that means basically her turn is done. Yeah. No movement, no action, no bonus action, right? If you've got
is that? I mean, what all does the restrained condition entail? I would assume so.
I have it up. So speed 0. Attacks against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
And you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay.
But she has her actions.
She does have her actions. Okay.
Mm.
Lovely use of plurals there, Jason.
Oh,
Oh no.
was that correct?
She doesn't have multiple actions.
I was about to say, hold on. What did I do? Did I invoke a legendary action?
Okay.
I can see her,
So,
yes.
She's going to
I would assume so.
reach down to her belt and pull out a regular dagger and throw that at you, Pink, with that's going to be a 19 to hit, which I'm assuming does hit.
Silvery barbs.
Yeah, for sure.
Silvery barbs,
that does
okay.
for sure.
I cast silvery barbs.
What does that do?
When I magically distract the triggering creature, and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The creature must re-roll a d20 and use the lower roll.
Okay.
And then
Same exact roll.
God damn it.
Okay. Well, and then I buff myself.
Okay.
Because that's the only person I can choose. So I get advantage on next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
I mean, that's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
It's going to be a total of, let's see here, 6 damage from that dagger. Piercing damage. And then for a bonus action, she's going to say, tie up the bird, which sends out from her belt this magical rope that shoots off towards you. I need you to make a dex saving throw. 15.
I'm good at this. Please. I need this to go our way. 25.
All right. So as this rope shoots off at you, you're able to grab it like a snake back in the Schloss Forest and just like whip it away from you. And that is her turn.
Okay.
All right, Gregor, let's do it. Come on.
Gregor,
let's go, Gregor.
Break out of those chains.
Break out of the chains.
Gregor, who does have a reasonably high strength, is going to make a strength check at disadvantage against the...
I swear if he does.
Against the chains. If he can get over 20...
Oh my goodness.
He can break it. First is a 2.
Well,
without
I
a
believe
modifier.
that's it.
So, obviously an infinity would be
plus
modified.
18, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he does not break out, but you can hear him wrestling with the chains. Actually, he can use an action surge to give it another go.
Let's go, Gregor!
Let's go, Gregor.
So
Come on.
He burns his action surge on this. First is a 12.
Plus 8.
Plus 8?
And the second is a 6.
Well.
Plus 14.
So you hear him wrestling with his chains.
Come on, Gregor.
Oh no.
Do I have anything that can help him out?
So it is George's turn at the end of combat. Let's go. What's that hand doing?
Let's go.
It's not doing anything yet because, yeah. For right now, that hand's gonna stay there. Yeah, I've decided combat comes first. So I'm going to, with my free hands, of course, I'm just gonna point at her and start firing Eldritch blasts at her.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yes.
so you started blasting.
Okay, so first one I get advantage on. Okay, so that first hit is 21. Oh, and the second is 8.
21 will hit, 8 will not.
All right. Where's the D10? There's the D10. That is 8 force damage.
8 force
Oh,
damage.
and I aim for her left arm if I can. Can I
Okay.
see her left arm?
From this position... Oh, wait, it's mirrored on there. Yeah, her left arm is the most
I
visible
aim
of her
for her
arms.
left arm.
Ugh. And she's still restrained, so that's pretty easy to hit. Actually, you would have gotten advantage on those attacks, wouldn't you?
Only on the first attack. Wait.
Because she's restrained.
Oh, yeah. Let me reroll that second die. Wait, do I get double advantage then on my first? Like,
No, just single advantage.
just single. Okay.
But the second one will get advantage.
Okay, come on. I rolled the same thing.
Oh god, of course. Lots of same rolls in a row this session.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
So you hear the
Yeah, it
bursts
doesn't feel good,
of
does
the,
it?
The Eldritch blasts ring out throughout the chamber. All right. What else would you like to do with your turn?
That's a great question. So, specifically, Hamburger Helper takes actions, so I'm not moving it.
That hamburger helper is gonna come into play.
All right. So no bonus actions?
Sorry?
No bonus actions?
So my bardic inspiration, I keep forgetting. I have multiple. Do I need my instrument for bardic inspiration? Inspire others through stirring words or music? I guess not.
Words or music.
Yeah.
Oh, you use your bonus action on a turn to choose one creature other than yourself. Oh, but who can hear me? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can definitely hear you, probably. DM's call, but I would imagine that's a safe call.
All right. I'm going to just say fly, bird, fly.
Yeah!
You've got about 10 feet to work with, but you can at least get, 5 feet above the ground.
Fly, bub.
If you want.
Fly.
I'm motivated as hell.
You're very motivated. You're like 1d8 levels of motivated right now.
Oh,
I
man.
know. That's crazy. And I add that to...
For 10 minutes, you can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
And you can add it after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Okay, yeah. So I can make my attack roll and then add it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not after DM says, oh, you missed.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Speaking of flying burbs,
it's burb time.
It's burb time.
All right. There's a button here that does the thing. Burb time.
Burb time.
At the top of initiative order, and now people who start their turn in the fire will take some fire damage.
That includes me, right?
No, you're just on the outside.
Oh, whew.
I have a question. Does that include me?
No,
Where
you're in a
is?
cell.
Okay,
I will draw a region of
fire.
or yes, a redery.
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, the hand's not going to do anything this combat. I'm not going to lie.
So if it doesn't hit you, then that was actually a good plan.
That was a good plan. Good plan. The plan copyright is going according to plan.
It's going all according to plan. All according to keikaku.
So that's the region of the fire there.
Okay, good. They're gonna be taking fire damage. They're literally on fire right now.
Yep.
You know, this stuff's pretty cool, actually.
It's pretty fire.
No, it isn't. That's the good part.
Okay, so what I do here is very simple, you know. What actions do I have? No. No. No, that's not gonna help. Okay. I don't have really much that to attack with other than Thunder Wave or my fire stuff.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you. I have Ice Knife, but I think that's not a good choice given all the fire. We're gonna produce flame on. We're really just like hammering home the fire.
So Annette has already taken like over 30 damage, right?
Something like that, yeah.
I think I did 27.
And then I did 8, and she's about to take fire damage.
Yeah, she's gonna take fire damage from being on fire with that. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on Thomas right now with
Thank you.
Produce Flame.
Produce flame, okay.
Yeah.
That's roll an attack.
I'm gonna add Bardic Inspiration. And that's 1d8, right?
Yeah.
From my recollection, yes.
Yes.
15 does, and then plus my spell attack does a dirty 20 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We got
Let's go burb.
Let's go burb. Burb flew. And now 2d8. I like this d8 because it's been rolling high. The moment I say that, it rolls a 1.
Ugh.
Oh.
And then a 5. That's 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage, okay.
Let's go
that's still
burb.
damage. That's still damage.
Yep.
And then he's going to be taking passive stuff. But I have a
Yes.
second attack, you know.
Yes, you do.
And I will cast Produce Flame. It's really a shame how few attacking spells I have. But hey, this one's a cantrip, so I don't take spell slots.
I just got an idea.
I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna assume that a 24 hits.
24 hits, yes.
All right, that's 10 damage this time.
10 damage. And that was to Thomas?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I like the sound of that.
According to at least the is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So at least according to the old basic rules, being in a Pit of Fire is considered 2d10 of damage.
Oh.
This is pretty much a Pit of Fire. It was either that or 1d10 for being burned by coals, but I think this is a little more than just stepping on coals. So, 2d10 to Thomas here.
Okay, this
First one's
produce
a
flame
5.
was not sea shanty worthy because you were doing so much damage with this.
Yeah, no, this is not
And
silly. This
another
is just
5.
like
That's
I'm burning them
that's a
alive.
total of 10.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
As
just
his
burning
clothes are
them
definitely on
alive.
fire now. And he's looking
This is-
very bad
This is brutal.
as the flames begin to start licking his skin now.
Oh, you know what I just remembered?
What? What's that?
Carbon monoxide?
Not that.
Not yet. We don't have to worry about that yet. I'm feeling lightheaded and fine.
We have a level of exhaustion.
Yes.
Oh shit! Wait, what does that mean?
Right.
Condition is cumulative each.
-2 to a lot of rolls, I think.
Oh,
-2 to a lot of rolls and -5 to speed.
Okay.
Would the rat have been exhausted? I think we could have used your movement to get out of that. Let's see.
It also doesn't say that conditions that I have transfer over. I don't know if that's implied or not.
I'll say you're able to get to your current position because it's only a difference of 5 feet. So
Yeah, that's fair. I think most of my rolls anyway would have been still hitting, and like most of my rolls have either been strong hit or strong miss. So
Same here.
I don't think that would have mattered much. But we will definitely take that into.
We'll take into consideration now.
I'll give them both a bonus of 4 points of healing, just
That's
in
fair.
case to balance things out.
Yeah.
Or a D4 of healing. So that was for Thomas, who gets now 3 points of healing. And Annette gets a total of 2 points of healing. So Thomas is slightly better. It's not 3rd degree burns yet.
Yet.
All right. So it is his turn. He just started it. He's going to be a smart cookie and move 1 point or one step out of the fire.
That's fire. That smart.
And he is going to. He doesn't have that, so he's just going to use his sunblade again to attack you. It's going to be a. If I can find the numbers, I think it's going to be a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right. So it's going to be
I miss armor.
a total of
Me too.
1d10 plus that number. He rolled a 2 again.
Let's go.
Let's go, Thomas.
So a total of 7 damage.
Not the best, but certainly better than it could have been.
I thought we had home field advantage at the manor. He just sucks.
Yeah.
He's got the worst luck.
This guy. Now Annette can really see that it wasn't hard for us.
It was just a skill issue.
Skill issue.
So that's his attack. He does have movement remaining. So he's just gonna... Well, you've kind of been doing ranged attacks at him. He's going to just step back with a bonus action disengage. All right.
Smart man. Because I would have unarmed striked. I would have talon striked him with Ethereal Warrior. So.
All right, and that save your failure save. Come on.
Yep. 13 strength, I think. Yeah.
Sounds right.
It's a natural 20.
Well, okay, she gets out.
Oh man.
But she does take 2d10.
I just minimized the program. Yes, she does take 2d10 of damage. So that's a 4 plus 8, 12 total.
That's like 50-something damage.
Yeah, she's taking a lot. I think she's probably within death range for you. Or
Is
at least...
Pit of Fire difficult terrain?
Pit of Fire is difficult terrain.
It is difficult terrain. Entangle is, at least.
Does that count as her action to resist it?
A creature restrained by the plants can use its action. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yes, let's fucking go.
So, that's going to be your action. Oh, that's Thomas.
He steps back into the fire.
He steps into the fire.
It's going to be 5, 10.
Oh.
So it's 20 total. Because difficult terrain. Step out again.
Damn.
It's going to be 30 to get here.
Okay. That's not the best, but I do have an idea.
Rogues. Let's see. Her abilities are...
Of course, she's a rogue.
I have a stupid idea, but it's... Yes.
I cast Entangle again.
No, well, I could. And this would only work because I have 2 actions.
I'm gonna double check this item here. Because she might be able to
I don't like the sound of that.
Here, let me just quickly...
Yeah, I was about to DM you what I was about to do.
Okay, you do have to be holding it for it to work.
Yes, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay, so that doesn't do anything.
That's amazing.
So, she's going to use her free action to say to Thomas something that you can't understand. This is some sort of language here. Presumably thieves can't. You might have heard Liam speaking it before. But
yeah, Pink doesn't know it.
What she could be saying. And she holds out her hand, and in her other hand, she reaches into a pouch and pulls out the consciousness shifter.
It's okay. She doesn't know. She doesn't know how it works.
So she said something to Thomas. And that's going to be the end of her turn. Because she doesn't have an action.
Okay. I have a plan.
But first, it's Gregor's turn.
Yeah, Gregor!
Disadvantage strength check. First is a 9. Second's a... Yeah, no. You hear Gregor shaking the chains. Let me out, I want to play! Or I want to fight, more accurately, but... That's going to end Gregor's turn.
My turn now.
And George, you can no longer see anyone.
Yeah. For both posterity's sake and also for future knowledge, would the chains on my wrists count as a straight piece of iron?
No, but the nutcracker at your feet might.
Good to know. Good to know.
It's been sitting there this whole time.
Wait, hold on. If it's been you have free hands and it's been sitting there.
As
I'll
we
let you connect
expected
the
you to
dots.
do.
I'll let you connect the dots.
I can't do the thing I want to do without vision. So what I will instead do is not use the hand. I will instead Eldritch Blast the 2 chains on my feet so I can try to start moving.
The chains will have a health. You auto hit because they're easily within range. They're not avoiding you. As far as
Also, worth noting, the vines are up to 1 minute.
Okay, so that would still be going because combat kind of slows down time. But
yeah. Now, I can also make it go away whenever I want because it's concentration. And I haven't cast anything that also requires concentration.
So what's the H... Or I guess I should just roll. Let's see. Okay. Oh...
We'll say
let's
HP
go double
10
rolls.
For each of them.
I got 2 10s.
2 10s?
I got 2 10s.
Okay. So these steel chains break off. You're now free.
Woo!
Okay.
I'm going to move to the door.
Which is...
Can I grab...
Still shut.
That's fine. Can I grab the thing while I'm... The whatever it's called? The nutcracker?
The nutcracker? Yeah, you're still holding... Or yeah, it's there. Yeah.
I'm going to grab it, yeah. And then... Can I stick my head through the door?
And you can't squeeze your head through. It's about 2-inch openings in the bars, but you can see at this point through the flames Annette Siva holding the consciousness shifter and holding a hand out over towards Thomas.
So Thomas hasn't got it yet.
Dude, I don't have another action.
I have an idea.
If I had another action, this would be fine. Okay. And I can't move the hand. So it's just gonna hang out there. I'm going to identify weakness on Annette Siva.
Okay. I believe that was insight 15.
Oh shit.
Yes. Unless I have a really good insight, I think that fails. That is a 11.
You through the fire and the flames, you can't seem to pick up any sort of weakness.
All right, and that is my turn.
Okay.
I would love if she fell asleep. I would love it. That would be fantastic.
All right. Back to the top of combat order. We're at pink. Nobody's in the fire.
Okay. My original plan that I was telling Jason is not going to happen at this very moment. Because seeing the consciousness shifter, I am going to move diagonally one.
In which direction?
Down left.
Oh, you're not going to move into the fire?
Yeah, no. I know that would have been a great idea, but... and I am going to... What would this count as? Well, I guess... Okay. I am going to, as she's holding it out to Thomas, I'm going to grab hold of the consciousness shifter.
Okay.
Making sure that, like, I put my hand over hers so she's still holding it.
Okay.
And I also grab... I don't know if this would count as, like, grapple or something. But I'm going to grab Thomas's hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to think really hard.
I'm not prepared for whatever you're about to say. We'll see where this happens.
Is this about to be sea shanty?
I'm going to think really hard. I'm debating between two options. One would be funnier. One would be it would make more sense.
Well, first he's gonna make a save against your. We'll say this is a grapple.
Yeah, that's fair. What would I need to do for that?
I believe that's a strength check for you.
Grapple.
I can also pull it up here.
Target must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw. It chooses which. Or it has the grappled condition. The DC for the saving throw and any escape attempts equal 8 plus your strength modifier and proficiency bonus. The DC for the saving throw and any escape attempts equals 8 plus your strength modifier and proficiency bonus. Okay. So I guess that's 11. Yeah.
11 total. And versus his strength, right? Or athletics.
Strength or dexterity.
Or dex.
Of his choice.
Which I didn't. I was hoping that wouldn't be, but I know for a fact that that's going to help a lot.
Man. Yeah. It's okay. Thomas is unlucky.
Yeah. Yes, true.
So I've already rolled his number. I see it in front of me. I'm going to see. He also gets... No, wait, with that modifier. It's going to be 12.
Damn!
So he does pull his hand away from you. In that
okay,
turn.
that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna DM Jason here, not to get his influence to metagame things, but I'm just gonna let him know what my thoughts are. Or you know what? I can just say it out loud because it's gonna be one of these two. I'm debating either thinking really hard about old sins, or the Schloss Forest.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I will say right now that one of those you will not have to roll for.
I figured as much.
Do it. Press the button.
I will think really hard of the Schloss Forest and press the button.
Okay. We're going.
Go! Let's go! We're splitting the party!
We're splitting the party.
It was STP the whole time.
Hey, I give you permission to kill Annette Siva.
Thank you.
So, I'm just gonna stop my timer there,
but you have to break her arm.
That's fair.
I'll deal with Tommy boy.
Yeah. So George, you see, Pink and Annette disappear. Thomas is
Thomas.
still there,
You still there, buddy?
so Annette, Pink.
I don't think he's gonna respond yet. DM is still figuring things out.
So that's him. Annette is gone.
I just remembered what I wanted to do as my bonus action. Oops.
Oh well. Oh, the beam.
Burb is gone.
It was Thomas's turn.
This is about to be the sickest 1v1 in the Schloss Forest.
So Thomas's turn now. He's gonna look at the space that his mom and this person who was fighting him just disappeared in. He's gonna look over at you, probably readying a spell at him, and he's just gonna run. Oh, I just closed. Oh, you just saw the secret sheets. Whoops.
It's okay. We didn't. It flashed for like a second.
He actually casted darkness in the entire area.
Oh.
He actually cast show the players the stat block spell.
My program here is having a stroke. Okay, now it's better. So he's going to turn tail and get out of there. Actually, he's going to take a step in this direction and then take 2 steps in this one. and disappear
What?
through the wall.
Uh-oh.
Did I see that?
You would have seen that through your walls, yeah.
Did Gregor see that?
Gregor is chained up still.
Okay, so quick question. Would the fire still be there anymore?
At this point, the fire is dissipating, yeah.
Because I feel like I would have teleported away, and I feel like that would have broken concentration.
It's still warm, but, you know, the fire at least was on things, so. Yeah.
Okay.
And also there's there's just a slurry on the ground that's probably got some oils in it anyway. That's a bit residual. So now this is just 1d10 to walk through this.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because like Cole's now.
All right. So at least for this part of the region, at least in the Siva Manor, is combat over?
No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense, but oh no.
We'll see how things are going in the next couple turns.
Oh, we gotta give Gregor his turn though.
We gotta get Gregor his turn.
Yes, the boy does get his turn.
All right, come on, Gregor.
Come on, Gregor. Now's when you break out.
No shot.
Damn.
Do I hear his struggling against the chains?
Yeah, you're hearing this whole time. You've been hearing him try and clank around, but to no avail.
All right. Can I see? I presume the door is still locked.
The door is still locked, yes.
Is there anything in the room that's small enough to pick a lock?
Not enough to be considered a lockpick, no.
Can I see the lock at all?
I mean, yeah, you can see the locking mechanism that latches the door. Seems pretty hefty.
I'm sorry, hand. I'm sorry, hand. I'm gonna double Eldritch Blast the locking mechanism.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
We love brute force.
Attack or damage rolls?
Or damage, yeah.
Okay. That is a 12 in total.
12
2
in
10.
total. All right. Does not seem to fully destroy the lock, but it is pretty bashed up.
Okay. With my bonus action, I'm going to remember what I wanted to do. I'm going to say, Gregor, break free from the chains that bind you! And Bardic Inspiration him. That is 1d8 for him.
All right. Is that your full turn, I guess?
That is my full turn.
Okay. So I now get to grab from my arsenal here.
Hey, at least we know Pank has a lot easier of a time now.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't think
I'm praying. I'm praying.
You see, I was hoping to bring both of them.
So you'd 1v2 them?
I was more so like just bringing them away so that they couldn't alert anybody and you guys could like get free.
Oh, here it is.
Listen, we still have Gregor here. We're fine on this side.
Yeah.
I hope.
So, Thomas is going to come out from around the corner.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Through the wall.
With 15 people.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to stop there, seeing the flame still on the ground and the very much burned clothes he's wearing. And he's going to throw something spherical at you.
No.
Actually, he's going to range himself properly.
Something spherical?
Something
it's
spherical.
Spherical.
This is...
No, please.
I'm scared.
I don't want it to be what I think it might be.
I'm going to double check this.
Is it a Pokeball?
Oh no, the worst thing.
Uh,
Can I
Not
use
much
my
on a
reaction to move the
save
hand in the way and catch it?
The question is that a
No,
reaction?
I'm just
Okay.
joking. I'm just joking.
So this is going to be I just saw it. Constitution saving throw from you.
It's no, I don't want to do this
13.
again.
Again?
So what do you say, Ryan?
DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
13. Let's
Ooh,
go.
Okay. So damage is halved.
It's not the poison. It's not the paralyzed gas. Okay.
1 plus
Okay.
1 plus. Let's reroll. That's a reroll. Can I math? No, I can't math. 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 8 divided by 2. 7 plus 8
6.5.
divided by 2. So that's going to be, so you round up, that's 8 damage total to you, George.
Right. What was
As
thrown at
this
me?
sphere bursts out into a shattering noise that racks your brain.
Ow, my head.
It's effectively a shatter spell.
That's really loud, man.
Okay, so he didn't come back with anybody, though.
All right, Gregor, come on. I needed to do this for him, buddy.
Come on, Gregor.
Come
Now's
on,
when you break
Gregor.
those chains that bind you.
Come on, Gregor.
At which point he realizes you haven't taken a single hit this entire time, have you?
Yeah, I've been in this all the entire time.
Man, Thomas is not.
Thomas is like his mother. She really overestimated his skill in combat.
Yeah, I don't think he was the one she should have brought.
So with that, he's going to just run back in here.
No, come on, man. It's okay.
What would you like to do,
Gregor's
George? That's his turn. Oh,
it's
wait, Gregor.
Gregor's turn.
Didn't you
All right,
Eldritch
Gregor,
Blast
come on.
your luck twice?
I did Eldritch Blast my luck twice, so it's
So Gregor
wounded.
rolls a 9 and a 2. So yeah, no sense using the Bardic Inspiration.
It's okay. He'll break free from the chains soon.
You still hear him.
Okay.
One of these days.
Man, poor hand. I feel really bad that I've not used it at all. I owe it so much more than this.
The fire's gone at this point.
All right. I'm going to Eldritch Blast the lock again.
All right. Roll your damage.
All right, I got 8. Wow. I'm rolling really well today. I got a 7 and a 10, so 17 force damage.
Wow.
That will destroy the lock. You're now free.
Ooh. All right. And I 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna try to move into the guard room.
Okay.
I left there. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's good.
What
So, yeah,
about our boy?
I'm gonna move into that room.
All right. So you've used 5 feet.
Oh, sorry, like the little alcove.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. There's a desk here, so 25. And so there's just a
Wouldn't that
desk here,
be-
a stool, and then there's
Wouldn't that be 30? That was my second diagonal.
5, and then 5, 15, then 20. Because it's every other diagonal gets double.
Okay.
And then so 25. So you have another 5 feet if you want.
No, I'm showing her here.
Like, can you see Gregor now?
I can see.
Yeah,
I can
you
see
would
him
have
through
seen
his
Gregor
cell.
as you pass by.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be anything much other than the stool and the desk here.
I'm gonna make sure I'm out of sight.
Okay.
From the main hallway.
Make a stealth check. Just to make sure. Just gotta beat passive perception.
Ooh. I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You seem pretty well hidden. All right.
Come on, unlucky boy.
And does that end your turn?
It does.
All right.
I love splitting the party.
Woo! I didn't do it this time.
Yeah.
This is not my fault.
It is my fault.
I need to find a thing. Here we go. Is this what I was looking for? No, it's not. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. This is what he grabs. So
he's grabbing a second person.
Once again, out of the wall. That's George.
Oh, that's me.
Out of the wall comes a Thomas Siva who runs up and is going to have to... It doesn't seem to see you at the door, so he's going to keep running. There's going to be, from where he was, a total of... Okay, so that gets him to about there. Okay, cool.
Oh, you moved away from the battle map.
Yeah, I know. I was revealing
sorry.
some secret stuff. There we go.
Right where you want him to be.
Exactly.
So he's going to run up this way and not see you in there.
And notice the broken door.
He would have noticed the broken door, huh? But
I
that's
could
going to
still
end
be
his
hiding
turn.
in the cell.
And he used movement bonus action. He is going to hold his action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it's the end of combat round anyway, so... No, I think it carries over. Doesn't it? Ah. Oh well. Either way, it's the boy's turn.
It's the boy.
It's the boy. Come on, boy.
Come on, boy.
Come on, boy.
It's a natural 2 on the first roll.
Okay.
Okay, well. You got
Maybe
this,
not.
boy.
You will get this, boy.
He's still jangling those chains. And you hear some explosions in the distance.
What?
Excuse me?
Are we...
A low
being
rumbling as if
rescued?
there's some sort of earthquake, perhaps.
Weird. Okay. Well, in the sound of all the jangling, I move 10 feet to the right.
10 feet to the right. All right. make a stealth check.
That is a 17.
17 will do it. He doesn't seem to notice you.
So his back is turned to me.
Currently, yes.
I hold up my little fingers, and as I am about to shoot, I say, "Hey, Tommy boy, remember our deal?" and cast Eldritch Blast at his back.
Okay. He was holding his action for the moment where you revealed yourself.
That's fine. I'm confident. I figured that also might be what you were doing, yeah.
So I think this will happen simultaneously.
Nice. So should I make my attack or my attack rolls?
Yeah, make your attack rolls, and then he's going to make. Well, he doesn't have to roll anything, I don't think, with this item.
Okay, I got a 21 and a 19.
21 and a 19 will both hit. And you need to make a Dexterity 15 saving throw.
Okay, that is 10 and 2 force damage, so 12 total, and Dex saving throw.
Yep.
15, you said?
Yeah, 15.
Ooh, 15.
Oh my god,
you
you're
just
just barely saving all these.
Yeah, I got a 9 plus 6.
Wow.
Man, he has the worst luck. So any creature that fails a save does that. Creatures that succeed on the save are pushed away from the center of this and are not inside it. So I guess this kind of works out in his benefit. So as you shoot out your Eldritch Blasts, that seems to send him flying back against the wall, we'll say. 5, 10, and I'll have to double check something here. But you also get sent flying as this orb of force spawns between you.
Hey, you know what's funny? Eldritch Blast is 120 feet.
Yep.
And I'm closer to the arsenal than he is now.
Ah.
Oh, shit. Oh.
And he seems to be completely knocked unconscious.
Yes!
Big W.
He's knocked unconscious.
And I will go ahead and draw that circle.
So the orb is like a...
Oh, so it's like a constant force thing?
Oh, that's a big boy.
Is it like a summon? Like, is it going to attack?
It's just... Oh, wait, what? I can't count. There you go. It's just a sphere of force. Centered about right there. Let's see. I'm gonna double check the verbiage of this. Sphere of transparent force explodes and encloses a area for that. Any creature that failed is completely swallowed up and trapped inside. Air can pass through. Nothing else can.
Good to know.
No attack or other effect can pass through.
You know what is on his side? Oh, well, I guess technically... So, unfortunately, he actually made the very smart move of doing that, because I think the hand just despawned. Because it's only 30 feet of range, and I think I'm out of range now.
All right, and with that, we're going back to the regular music. Combat's over. But you do hear more explosions and rumbling in the background.
That's weird.
Okay. Well, I can't access Gregor. And I don't want to. I'm going to go in the arsenal. I want to see what's in there.
Okay. And we'll go back to player view here. I'm going to do something real quick. I can.
Taking Annette away wasn't more about leveling the playing field and making it easier as it was getting back the consciousness shifter.
Oh yeah, for sure. No,
because we could have won that easily.
If she got to use it,
that would have been bad.
Use it and grab her. That would, yeah.
All right, so
he's unconscious, just to confirm.
You have dark vision. Yes, he is unconscious as far as you can tell. Because he took a pretty hard thud. He's very burned, and he wasn't moving. And he flew up against the wall.
So yeah, I'm gonna check the arsenal.
This unlucky guy.
Okay.
I'll explain after the session, but this is the exact opposite of a character my brother plays in a session, Thomas, in terms of luck.
Okay. Oh no! Okay.
Oh no?
Okay.
That's good.
Maybe.
So, walking through this wall, you're met with a large, we'll say, if I just unveil this, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 foot deep chamber that's also 25 feet wide, filled with all sorts of magical artillery. There is open space in the center that seems to be housing what look to be cannons of some sort, as well as crates and boxes, and also just loosely left around magical items.
Is this an armory for an army? What in the world? So...
additionally, the center of the room where these cannons are set, they are on a platform that is wood in the center but has a metal trim around it.
Cannons?
Cannons. They look to be cannons.
I just got an idea, but I'll hold it for now. Are there any weapons?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh, that is not good. That is a 6.
Okay. So, the level 6 investigation answer is a buttload.
It's so overwhelming. What do I choose?
Go ahead and, well, actually, I'll just send you the link in chat. You now have access to the uncommon magic items table in this room. I'll veto some of the answers because they might just not make sense. But generally speaking, yeah, you have pretty free range of most of these items.
Okay, is there
September?
Is there a backpack in here?
Let's see. It's 4 pages of stuff. I'll say let's take a break.
There's a bag of holding.
I will read what you find.
Cool.
There's a bag of holding?
That's an uncommon magical item.
That's big.
But break time.
Yeah.
Break time, yeah.
So during the break, I will read to you basically the general gist of what you see of these items, because you got an investigation of 6, so you kind of just see what their shape is. You don't know what they do.
Since it's break, can I take 15 minutes to drive to McDonald's? Because
to McDonald's, you can go.
I definitely did not. Again, I got kidnapped by the Sivas, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll be back.
All right. With your investigation of 6, George, because some of that stuff was in boxes, we said 80% was in the crates, or obscured from immediate vision. From just walking into this chamber, whatever you can remember off the top of your head was what is not in a crate.
Okay.
And
So
this is
I
just in
remember-
that first moment of walking in.
Okay. So what I remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Do you have a list ready?
Oh, do I have a list ready? I mean, I can get a list ready.
I remember the storage cube. I remember there was a bag. I remember there were javelins. I remember there was a nifty looking sword. I remember a hat. I know there were several hats actually. There were cloaks. I feel like I've gone beyond 80%. There was there were some nice looking slippers. There was a jug. There was a keytar and bagpipes and a pan flute.
What the hell?
And we'll cut it there.
We'll cut it there.
Okay.
All right.
So that's what you see immediately when you enter the room.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the storage cube and the bag.
Okay. And that presumably would be the bag next to the storage cube, or do you want to go for one of the smaller pouches?
Let's go for the bag next to the cube.
Okay. So I will go back to this here. So you get a storage cube and a ordinary looking bag made of tan cloth.
Okay. And
Seems
just
to
to make
be
sure,
Just like a sack, like a... I'll be right back. Looks a bit like this, but tan.
cool. And this is for sure a storage cube.
Say that again?
This is for sure a storage cube.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Okay. I am going to, just to make sure, I'm going to try to put the bag in the storage cube.
Okay. So the bag, as far as you've seen storage cubes operated, you try and do what you've seen Gar and Simone do before, and the bag goes in the cube.
Perfect. I'll take the bag out now.
Okay, the bag comes out.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go get the sword.
Okay.
I'm going to go get the keytar.
Keytar, okay.
I'm going to put both of them in the cube
Okay.
and then grab some javelins.
There was only one javelin, if I recall.
I'm going to grab a singular javelin.
Okay. I'll find the item real quick. So I can write it
Trying to
down.
remember what I remembered.
I just made a quick thing for memes real quick.
Okay.
Wait, isn't it opposite?
No, just like how they're feeling right now. 'Cause you're like,
oh yeah,
wow,
happy
I got all
cat.
this stuff.
I got all this stuff.
And then Pink is like, I am going back to my homeland, and also I've taken an enemy with me,
Yeah,
and I need to get this thing back, or
kill you.
else our whole mission is destroyed and the world is gone.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know, I could send it to you, and I probably will in a second. I'm gonna. So Am I just barefoot right now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go slip on the slippers.
Okay. You slip on the slippers.
Woo!
There we go.
Very fashionable.
Living that life of comfort.
Yeah, while I'm looting. Man, I forgot a lot of. I forgot the core. No, no.
Okay.
I take it he like read to you a list of all the stuff and whatever you remembered was
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and I forgot. Did I remember a hat?
You did remember that there were hats.
I would like to get one of the hats and put it on.
All right. As you're searching, by the way, how long are you
Uh-oh.
planning to search? Because this is a few. Like, how long are you envisioning you're in here? Like, are you rushing or are you going around and like?
I'm rushing.
Okay.
I do need to. I'll say the hat will be the last thing I'm getting.
Okay. Yeah. So just randomly picking out hats, I'm gonna just click on this tab and go through the third hat that I see.
Okay, actually, okay. I need to write down what I picked up. So I picked up sword, guitar, javelin, slippers, hat, cube, bag. Am I missing anything?
The cube, the bag, the javelin, the slippers, the guitar, and oh wait, was there only one hat? There was a hat and helmets for sure. Yeah, so it was just a hat.
Just a
one
hat.
hat.
Yeah, I didn't remember the helmets. I
Okay.
also did pick up the sword.
So you get a fancy navy blue fedora.
Milady.
Oh gosh. Okay. So
How on earth do you spell fedora? P-H-O?
no.
It's
FED.
Fedora.
F-E-D-O-R-A. Yes, that makes sense. I was like, huh?
Okay. So yeah, I have sword, guitar, javelin, slippers, fedora, cube, bag.
Yep.
Am I missing anything from that list?
Cube, bag, javelin, hat, a fedora, slippers, guitar.
I did grab the sword as well.
You didn't say that.
Did I not? I thought the first thing I grabbed was sword,
Oh,
then
was it?
javelin.
Okay. You get, there are a couple swords, I think.
The fancy looking one
Fancy
was the one
looking
I
one.
was thinking of.
Okay. So you grab that sword as well.
All right, and now I'm going to head back
And this
into
is
the main.
a long sword, we'll say.
As soon as I grab the last thing, I'm going to head back into the main area.
Okay. I'm gonna write something down. All right, you're back in that area.
Okay. Is there a way for me to tell if the force field is still up?
As far as I remember, it's completely transparent.
I mean, you can walk into it.
I don't want to get sucked in.
Oh, right,
but
yeah.
from what you can see, Thomas Siva is still up against the wall, kind of, bent over like this.
All right.
His head against the wall.
So to not mess this up, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on Thomas Siva.
Okay.
Which is flame-like radiance descends upon a creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed a dex save or take 2d8 radiant. Thomas Siva is not conscious to save.
Yep. So He's definitely dead. That's an automatic, I believe, 2 death fails. That probably would have done him in if he didn't already snap his neck.
Oh.
Oh. On the push?
Yeah.
Dang.
While you were investigating, I rolled some death saves, and there was a natural 1 for sure.
Oh.
His unluckiness carried with him to the end.
Yep. So that's 1 Siva down.
Interesting.
And 1 Eager Wish down.
Yep. Should have kept his word. Should have kept my agreement. Okay, I'm gonna take the fedora off and toss it into where the force was.
All right, so the fedora kind of flies through the air and
Lands on the ground, no issue.
Lands on the ground into the slop a little bit. Might be a little messy now, but
I'm not grabbing it. It's fine.
The flames probably would have burnt a lot of, so it lands in some smelly charcoal.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I am going to...
Also, these explosions, these booms, do seem to be continuing.
Are they getting
to
closer?
your right, and immediately opposite the wall you came through, there's that metal chamber. There is a glass window towards the top, and you see a hand bang into it, seemingly moving through some sort of sludge.
Are we underwater? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go up to the door where Gregor was.
Gregor's door, okay.
Gregor's door, indeed. I'm just gonna... Is it locked?
I'm
gonna try to open it.
It's pretty trivial at this point to open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it. However it takes. Is there like keys nearby, or do I need to blast it down?
You gotta blast. You gotta start blasting.
Yes.
All right, time to start blasting. It's okay. The explosions will muffle the blasting. All right, first round of blasting. That is 3 and 4. So
after enough blasting, you'll
after
destroy
enough
the door.
blasting.
I believe it's a cantrip, right? Eldritch Blast.
It is a cantrip, yeah.
So after enough blasting, you're able to open the door. Hey George.
Hello.
A little help here.
Yes, of course.
Actually, I'm just gonna give him. I'm gonna roll like 10 d20s and see if he
if he breaks through.
Enough.
Come on, Gregor. He still has his bardic inspiration.
All right. Just towards the end, he makes it.
Yeah.
So you can see one chain is already undone.
Let's go, Gregor. Oh wow, Gregor.
A little help here with the rest of them.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna blast first at the one. Hold still, Gregor. I'm gonna blast at the chain, holding his arm first.
Sounds good.
Pew.
And with enough blasting, you're able to free Gregor.
Let's go. All right. Oh, I have a gift for you. I have 2 gifts actually.
Ooh.
Let me see. What did I grab from here? Sorry, I'm pondering the cube, as it were. Yes, I have this fancy-looking sword right here. And I have this javelin.
Okay.
They are both yours now.
Cool.
I also have this instrument. I try to play the guitar.
All right, I'm gonna double check how this item works, and I'm just gonna. I think I can just tell you what it does. So, this item is attunable, and you're not yet skilled in the. We'll say you're not yet skilled on how to play the guitar.
Right.
But
I'm a quick study. It's fine.
So no, Pink's pan flute is gone.
What is a bandolier? I'm trying to consider if a bandolier or a lute is closer to a guitar. Images. Yeah, it's a bandolier. So, you try and play something. It's, you play a few notes. That's about what you get. This is, you can add it to your inventory. It's the instrument of the bards. Pollution bandolier. You can use it to cast spells.
It's called the Instrument of the Bards.
Instrument of the Bards.
I don't know if D&D Beyond has it.
It does, yeah. Should
Do
be.
I not have...
I put in the base sources, so basic rules and DM's guide for 2014.
Yeah, so why is it not showing me? Because I should have that. What's the
instrument of the bards? Or it may only come up for a Felucian Bandolier. Fochlucan. Fochlucan.
Didn't come up either. Why is it not coming? That's so weird.
Well, we'll get back to that.
We will get back to that. I have it with me.
Uh-oh. Are we going to the other half of the party?
So we're gonna stick with George for now. I think we're gonna probably end the session with what's happening to you.
That's fair.
Because there is a 6-hour teleport time.
You know what? Yeah, that's fair.
So George, as you're distributing these weapons and freeing Gregor, the temperature has increased noticeably in this chamber by 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oof. That fire went out. What? Hey, Gregor, there's another room to the side. Let's go check this out.
All right, let's go.
And don't pick up the hat. Just ignore it.
Okay. Take your word for it. Oh, right, and I was going to double check something. The map is hidden, so I can show this to myself. I see. Okay. Got it.
Okay. So
you're going back into the armory chamber?
No, the metal door.
The metal door. The door is not locked seemingly, but it is latched. There's a big metal handle on the door there.
So we can't open it?
And you do hear, or you do see at this window, there's a hand trying to pound its way out or get your attention of some sort.
Pound its way out?
Yeah, like a small, sort of frail... Oh, actually, make a perception check.
Perception. Let's see. 14 plus.
How well you can kind of see through this
18.
murkiness. 18? So what originally just looked like the palm kind of pressing up against the window through this murkiness, you can kind of get a better sense of the shape of this hand. It's relatively petite and frail, but the fingers are curled backwards.
That's weird. Does it have any jewelry on it?
Not noticeable, no.
Okay. I'm going to blast at the latch, I guess. Try to get in this room.
Not gonna try it first? Okay.
Wait, sorry. I thought...
There's just like a big metal handle.
Yeah, I'd like to try to open this door.
With a blast? Or just...
No, just try it first before blast. I've already made enough noise.
So it's heavy, but it does budge slowly. Are you going to
Gregor, could I get some assistance, please?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Could you just help me open this door?
Yep. All right. So the both of you slowly begin to turn this handle. And as you do, the liquid, the sludge in this chamber seems to fall below the window. And it sounds like it's residing.
What?
As you completely
it's a
the
tank.
handle
Okay,
down.
it's a tank of water. It's not a room.
All right, the handle is now all the way down. Do you want to? It seems like you can pull it open now.
Okay, I'd like to do that. Yeah.
All right. So
Glad I
make
didn't
a
blast
Constitution
it.
saving throw. Natural 20. Wow. Okay. As you see, let's get the page up here. What looks to be a very, very poor conditioned high elven woman. Probably from your high elf intuition, probably on the range of 300 years old. As she falls out of this chamber conscious and just starts vomiting all over the place. Vomiting whatever this fluid was in the chamber.
Okay.
Her hair is all torn out. She's singed all over the place. Scars everywhere. Hands bent backwards. Every joint seems to be going a bit of the wrong direction.
Okay.
You get the idea that this might have been your state had you not encouraged the Sivas to leave.
Not encouraged the Sivas to what?
Not dealt with the Sivas in this place. This was likely going to be your fate. You get that sort of sense.
Okay. Going to... I don't know if I should do that. I'm going to... Is there anywhere that is not horribly or visibly like burned, scarred, whatever?
There's patches.
I'm gonna place a finger on one of those patches and cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
Okay.
So I need my D8s. Okay. That sucks. Okay. So that's 16 points of healing.
16. That's pretty solid. You see a lot of the open festering wounds begin to close up and heal themselves. But a Cure Wounds is not going to be able to reposition any of these joints. They seem to be healed in that position.
Oh, man. Is she still vomiting?
Also, with a 6 on the wisdom saving throw there, she's very scared by your presence immediately.
Hold, I'm
Or
not
by
the
your
Siva.
interaction.
I'm not the Siva. I don't. I'm not that lizard woman, that's for sure. Shoot. Can you tell me your name?
With some coughing. Oh boy. I have a name here. Where is it? Here we go. This? Not that one. Where is it? Okay. The Palambi, which you immediately recognize as the previous mayor of Jasper.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay.
Who are you?
Uh,
She's looking up very, like, her eyes definitely don't seem to be functioning the best right now. She's trying to blink to get some vision.
try not to strain yourself. My name is Erjor Egoish. You wouldn't know me, no. But I am Sir Egoish's son. I am his, yes.
His.
Did you say my mom's
mother.
name?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I used my father's name, my bad. I am his son, yes.
Oh, okay. So I suppose I'll trust you. Everything hurts.
Yeah, shoot.
In this time that you've in the time that it's taken for you to undo this chamber and release her, the temperature has risen by about 5 degrees.
Okay, we've got to get out of here. Oh gosh, how do we get you out of here? How are your limbs? Could you climb?
Probably not.
No.
I mean, from my training, they say don't really move someone if you don't need to. But I don't think staying here is a great idea.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like we're in much position to stay. Okay. Gregor, if you could try to carry up the hatch. It's a her, yeah? Yeah.
It's a woman.
I'll go first. And yeah, you can follow behind.
Were you able to find whatever belongings that you have before?
No, I'm not sure where any of us stuff is.
She points her arm in the direction of that wall that you had walked through before. You might be able to find anything important in there.
I mean, I found some things, but I didn't recognize any of it.
That's where I've seen people have their goods taken.
All right, let's go in there. Let's go. You hang tight. Actually, shoot. Yes, Gregor, two of us head in there. Let's go grab it. Grab our stuff.
Okay. So Gregor stays behind with V.
Fair.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Hmm.
I'm gonna run to Thomas and grab his sunblade. That is my sunblade, actually.
All right, you take a sunblade.
He does not get to keep that.
And as you do that, Gregor picks up that rope that Pank had thrown away before. Because I think from his position he did see how it was used. Is it? Oh, is it attunable? Rope. I don't think it is. Yeah, no, it's not attunable. So he grabs the rope and he says, "Hello, rope. Can you make a harness of some sort?" And the rope immediately goes and makes itself into a sort of carrying harness for strapping.
That is convenient.
V. Palambi on Gregor's back. Not too tight, please.
I love this, man.
All right. So you have a sunblade. Gregor now has a rope of entanglement.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna go look for any sign of our gear.
All right.
So all three of our gear.
Another investigation check.
Okay. Please. Thank you, Dice. Investigation of 22.
22. You didn't notice it in your rush, but right by the illusionary door is a crate with all of your stuff.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Minus a certain wind spear.
Damn.
No.
They stole Gregor's spear.
They stole Gregor's. But the Sivas didn't have it. Uh-oh. All right. I'm going to grab my stuff. I'm going to thank myself for giving him a sword. I'm going to put on my armor.
Okay. Gregor will also don his armor.
Yeah, and I'm just going to put all of Pank's equipment and bag stuff into the cube of holding or whatever it is.
Storage cube. All right. So you all, well, Pank, George has your equipment, but eventually you'll maybe get your equipment back.
I don't like that little maybe.
Well, we don't know what's about to happen.
That's true.
With you.
But before I don't know, actually. This is going to be weird. Okay. Okay. Before we go up the hatch, I'm going to cast Sending.
Okay.
To Pank.
Okay.
All right. Hello, Pank. This is George. We have escaped. Meet back at my manor. We shall go there. Please be careful.
I'm deafened?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
You immediately find out, upon sending this message, that it fails.
Hello?
Pank is unreachable.
Dang.
I figured that would probably be the case.
Yeah, I wanted to try, at least.
It's as if he doesn't exist at all.
Weird. I didn't even get to tell him to kill off Annette for me.
Hank's probably
Man's
gonna
got a
take care of
vendetta.
that.
Let's see. Okay, up we go, I guess.
All right. So in this, also in this chamber with all of these magic items, there is another ladder that goes up if you want to use that instead.
Oh. Maybe. Yeah, that
You
might
don't
be
know
better.
where it leads to. You don't know either one leads to.
I think the one attached to the armory might be better because I think the reasonable assumption would be the escaping prisoners might not necessarily know of the chamber, so they'd use the one that is clearly seen. So I'm going to use the other one.
Okay.
Don't start climbing until I give the all clear.
Okay. We'll do.
And
I'll wait for your
I'm
signal.
gonna start climbing up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna summon the hand.
Okay. The hatch at the top of this ladder doesn't seem to have any sort of lock on it.
I would like to try to open it.
It opens.
Alright, I'm going... Sorry?
Uneventfully.
Uneventfully. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stick my head out, try to see what's around.
You seem to be in a dark chamber, 5 feet by 5 feet, that has what seems to be a sort of false door, the back of a false door in front of you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to put it... Oh, do I? Yeah, I'm gonna try to open the false door.
All right. Pushing this false door, uneventfully again, it seems to lead into a small coat closet with a regular door to it.
Okay. I'm gonna send the hand down and give a thumbs up.
Okay, I'll start climbing up. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know how to tell this to a rope, so I'm just gonna pardon the intrusion. The mayor doesn't seem to have any issues with being picked up. I'm ready to be out of this place. And Gregor starts coming up the ladder.
All right, I'm gonna move into the closet a little bit more so that they have plenty of room.
You're in the closet. They're in that sort of small chamber.
All right.
With the ladder.
I'm going to try to open the closet door.
Closet door opens into what looks to be a fancy sort of showroom, shall we say.
Is there anyone in here that I can see?
There is nobody in here at the moment. There are 2 large 15-foot windows that have blackout curtains in front of them. And there is a large stage directly in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and just sort of like and start moving into the room.
All right.
So I can't see through the windows.
There are curtains in front of the windows.
Right. I'm going to go over to one of the windows and try to move aside the curtain to see what's going on outside.
So, from the Siva Manor, which is at a pretty prominent location, it's nearby the intersection of the rivers. Well, you can hardly see it there. But in Jasper, there is a river that runs through the city from the Azure Bay out to the ocean, as well as a bunch of rivers that, or small streams that come from the mountains towards the city center. And so this manor is at the intersection point of one of them. And so the window you're at is facing towards the town center. And so as you look out towards the town center, you see a sky filled with smoke and a city on fire. In fact, fire that's so hot that from this distance, you can still even tell that even the stone in some places is melting.
All right.
At which point, we will cut to Pank. As you come to physical form in the Schloss Forest, something unusual for this area, especially given the time of year. It's snowing. As you look to the sky, you see what looks to be a large white bird, snake, moving through the sky as it circles around towards you, and a ray of frost consumes both you and Annette in place. And that's where we will pick up next time.
What?
So the world's falling apart.
The world is falling apart.
The world is very quickly falling apart. But specifically in our hometowns. Someone check out the turtle reserves. The turtle reserves.